You know, one of the big conversations right now that I hear everybody talking about is whether or not the kids are going back to school. It is so confusing, and I'm sure it's very stressful for all of the parents out there. Well, we've got one school that's helping you out just a bit. I want to bring in Miss Kim Fisher. She is the national spokesperson for Waterford.org, and you've got the Upstart program, but you've also got learning programs, Kim, that are in schools around the state. So let's talk first what Waterford is.
Okay, so Waterford.org is the entire organization. We're based here in Utah, and we either help children in the home with the Waterford Upstart program right here, and that's for 4-year-olds, and it's done in the home, or we also work with school districts, and we work with children from pre-K all the way up through 6th grade, and we bring our program into the school as a tool for the teachers. And so we've been doing that for years and years, and our in-school program is actually in the homes in a lot of areas across the state right now.
Which is so amazing, and I think it's the early start that really helps kids. I can't imagine, if you didn't have a preschool start, then you're thrown into kindergarten, so your program really helps them.
Absolutely. So that year, that 4-year-old year, is really prime for a child to begin learning the basics, because when they enter kindergarten, they need to enter ready to go, because there are going to be some peers that, are really prepared and others who are not. And so we just want to make sure all kids enter ready to go.
Absolutely. So tell the parents out there that are listening what they can expect if their child does do the Upstart program and how it works at home.
So it's pretty simple. The children use the software program 15 minutes a day, 5 days a week. And then parents get a coach. They get push notifications to understand what their child is learning. And then they take that information and they work with their child offline. It's really the secret sauce when the parents understand what their child is learning, because then they can engage that. But that's done through the entire school year. Your child will graduate next May and be ready to enter kindergarten.
I like it. So, and what I like that you said there too is that the parents are super involved, but you're keeping them on track. They get the push notifications, all that, because the parents have become the teachers this year, and it was probably pretty eye-opening for a lot of them.
Absolutely. We talked with a lot of parents who said, okay, I want to help my kid. I don't know exactly how to do that. I'm not a trained teacher. And so the great thing about our program is we handle the academic piece, so the parents can then handle the fun part, which is continuing to engage offline.
And Kim, one of the things I think that everybody's had to really learn is how to live in a home all together, not just for those periods of time that we were used to, but all day and longer periods of time. So what about the parents that are nervous, like, can I really be the teacher? How can I do it? Is it easy? All that stuff.
Yeah. It's very easy. Honestly, like I said, the program itself handles the academic piece. And so it learns right along with the child. It's adaptive. And so the child is learning that academic piece, and then mom and dad say, oh, okay, he's learning capital letter A, and then we give tips on how to engage that. So it's really, it's all there for you.
And I liked the video that we're showing, how you were seeing the big giraffe, the small giraffe. Looks like the video is very beautiful and, easy to look at. That always helps. I know I'm a visual learner.
Yeah, it helps because the kids actually enjoy doing it, which parents know. Getting your kid to enjoy something is really important.
So hard. Yes. Well, if they want more information and if they need to know how to enroll for the upcoming year, how do they do it?
Yeah, so Waterford Upstart, if you have a 4-year-old, it's waterfordupstart.org. Takes you about 8 minutes, costs you absolutely nothing.
And what about for parents that are like, how am I going to afford the laptop or all those kind of things?
If you qualify, we give that to you as well. No cost, internet and computer.
Pretty amazing. Well, Kim, always so fun seeing you and having you inside the studio, even though there's a screen between us.
I know.
I can still feel your energy.
I feel you.
All right. Well, good to see you, and thank you so much. We always love your program.
Yeah, thanks, Jen.